We've all seen them: the anonymous profile, the provocative comments, the chaos that follows. But have you ever wondered what's really going on inside a troll's head? Forget the image of a criminal mastermind. The reality is a predictable psychological cocktail of low self esteem, a need for power, and a craving for attention. It all starts with something called the online disinhibition effect. When people are online, the social rules that normally check our worst impulses fade away. The lack of face-to-face confrontation and the feeling of invisibility creates a perfect storm for toxic behavior to emerge. A troll's greatest weapon is anonymity. When no one knows who you are, the fear of real-world consequences evaporates. This is the disinhibition effect in action, which is loosening of social restrictions and inhibitions in online environments. It's easy to forget you're typing to a real human with real feelings. With no accountability, the internet becomes a playground for your darkest thoughts, and you can act on them without getting your hands dirty. So, you may wonder what actually motivates someone to spend their time spreading misery. For many, trolling is a clumsy attempt to manage feelings of inadequacy. By making someone else feel small, they get a temporary sense of importance. For others who feel powerless in their lives, manipulating emotions online provides a rush of dominance they can't find anywhere else. But the one thing that unites almost all trolls is a desperate need and craving for attention. Your outrage, your frustration, your attempts to reason, it's what they want from you. Having those give them proves that they exist and have an impact. To a troll, being ignored is the only true defeat there is. For some, this behavior is baked into their personality. Psychologists point to a group of traits known as the dark triad. Traits like narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. But when it comes to trolling, research adds a fourth nasty ingredient: sadism. Studies show that psychopathy and sadism are the strongest predictors of trolling. First of all, psychopathy is marked by a lack of empathy towards others. And if you think this is bad enough, you are wrong. The worst of it came from everyday sadism, the tendency to get genuine pleasure from other people's suffering. For a sadistic troll, the pain they are inflicting isn't just a small side effect that could be brushed off easily. It's the whole package. Additional pain, suffering for whoever they targeted, making the targeted person's life feel entirely pointless to live in. Or even worse, suicidal thoughts may occur to the victim bit by bit. This individual toxicity is then amplified online. Social media algorithms create echo chambers where trolls find and encourage each other, turning individual attacks into a team game. This is how they form a group called the digital mob, and it creates an environment where more people feel comfortable joining in attacks onto a specific target. This will therefore lead to the target feeling helpless most of the time as more and more people join in. So when you pull back the curtain, you don't actually find a monster. You find a person, often struggling with feelings of powerlessness and a desperate need for validation, sometimes combined with darker personality traits. Understanding that psychology is your best defense. As the old saying goes, don't feed the trolls isn't just a good advice. It's scientifically sound as well. By ignoring them, you starve them of the attention they are craving, and on top of that, you take away their power to hurt someone. And this concludes the video about Internet Troll. If you found this look into the mind of a troll insightful, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives. And let us know in the comments. What have your experiences with trolling been like? As always, thanks for watching.